Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! Today, as always, I have no idea exactly what to talk about, but we got a letter from Lobo. You know what? We got a Lobo right here. We'll trade that Lobo for this Lobo. We'll have, instead of double Lobo, which would be too much Lobo for one to handle, we'll just go with single Lobo. You don't get fashion trends, but when I saw this, I just figured you needed it. Give it a try, buddy. Seriously, do it! Okay, I might. It really depends on what it is. What did you give me? A gumdrop tea. I mean, I'm no hippie. I'm sorry. I'm not a hippie. I'm kind of, in a way, a hipster, but not really. I say that because, like, it's not that I can't like things that are popular, or that I actively avoid things that are popular. It's more just a lot of things that end up being popular just don't appeal to me. Like, I mean, an easy example I can use with gaming is, in general, just the Battle Royale format. So think Fortnite, games like that. I don't like Battle Royales. I just don't. I don't know exactly what it is about them. I just don't like them. Never have, probably never will. That's not to say I don't like, say, free-for-all shooters. Like, you know, playing Perfect Dark multiplayer was always a ton of fun. But there was less randomness involved, and I feel like that's the difference. There's less randomness involved. And it's not just a one life and done kind of deal either. Unless that's what you're playing. So, like, you know, it just made like old free-for-all shooters a lot more fun, in my opinion. Like, and that's just my assumption. That may not even be why I don't like them. I don't know. I've played a few, have never been a fan of them. Like, it's not like the past. Tomorrow's here. The future needs us this. We must take it. I'm gonna keep that cheese floor. Inspiration, it burns the hooves like desert sand. Embrace it. I will. I will also embrace my cheese floor. I kind of want to put the cheese floor in the moon room, because cheese? Moon is made of cheese, after all. What is weather? Probably sunny, would be my guess. Is it gonna be sunny? Is it gonna be sunny? You wanna... Sunny. Yeah, okay. But, like, that's just kind of an easy example to go to. Alright, I have the cheese walls. Now we got the moon going on. Now we've got the moon proper going on in here. Now I need to find some room. You know, I've been not doing turnips. I just haven't been awake. I was like, no, I'm gonna fix my sleep schedule this week. I'm gonna get up early, and I'm gonna use buying turnips on New Horizons as a reason to keep getting up early. I didn't get up early. I have been awake for a few hours, but there's been something, like, kind of scratchy in my throat, making me cough a lot. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll just not record for now. But, like, even when it comes to, like, movies and, like, cartoons and stuff, like, a lot of the popular stuff just doesn't appeal to me. Like, when everyone was going gaga over the Marvel movies, I think they still do. I haven't seen many posts about it recently, but there may have just never been, may not be more Marvel movies. I don't know. But, like, everyone was going gaga over them, and I'm like, all this is making me want to do is go rewatch Planet Hulk. You know, pretty good movie. If you've never seen it, it's a pretty good movie. Also kind of flies in the face of what Marvel has tried to do with the Illuminati. Which I should explain for anyone who doesn't know, because anyone who's just watched those movies probably doesn't know that group is called the Illuminati. Tony Stark, Mr. Fantastic, I forget the rest of them. Basically, the Earth's smartest people made a secret society, which they called the Illuminati, to discuss plans of how to make the Earth a better, safer place. And one of their plans was simply to put the Hulk on a spacecraft, shoot him into space, completely against his will, at what was supposed to be a livable, inhabitable planet that just had no life on it, so that, oh, the Hulk can't hurt anyone anymore. Bruce Banner would surely want this. Bruce Banner did not want this. Oh, we have something in our cat machine, but we also have a campsite visitor. And that is how Planet Hulk begins. It's a cat. Punchy. We're camping in town, so you'll be seeing me around for a bit. Fruit, fish, shellfish. What's the best thing to eat? You gotta eat the local food when you travel. Murph. Meow. That's basically how Planet Hulk starts. Because the rocket goes off course. And crash lands on a planet that is very much inhabited. And I'll let you guys experience that movie from there, because that's literally like the first minute of the movie, basically. It's not a very long movie either. There was also a comic that I really wish they would make into a movie that was a sequel to Planet Hulk, called World War Hulk. Because Hulk makes his way back to Earth and is not happy with the things that have happened. And basically forces the members of the Illuminati to live through what they made him experience. And the storyline portrays Hulk as the bad guy. When any of you watch Planet Hulk, you will probably very much be sympathetic to the Hulk wanting to make the Illuminati suffer through what he did. Because Hulk does not have a good time in Planet Hulk. Wouldn't be much of a movie if he did. But like, it's one of those things of, I've read the comics that the Marvel movies were based on, and there were so many instances where I was just like, okay, but why are you doing it that way? That's worse than the comic. Anytime I would hear about something or see a clip. So it was like, why should I care about these movies when I've read the source material? This isn't a Superman versus the Elite moment where it's actually taken the source material and expanded it and made it better. Which also, that's a really good movie. If you ever want to watch a good movie of basically Superman being deconstructed a bit. The whole, you know, what if Superman actually killed people thing, which he should never do. That goes against his entire character, and the people who want that don't seem to understand the character of Superman. Superman is the character, quite literally, of in your darkest hour, hope is something you give yourself. Like, he is just an absolute beacon of hope and positivity. That is how he should be. That is how he should remain. He should never be, you know, judge, jury, and executioner. That's not the Superman way. That should never be the Superman way. Yet people want that anyway. It's like all of, like, the various things, like, you'll see of, like, oh man, death battle, Superman versus Goku, who would win? Neither. They'd spar. They'd probably have a bit of a sparring match, and then they'd probably both go have some dinner. Like... Sure, Goku likes to fight, but unless someone's being an active threat to the planet, Goku isn't gonna fight someone to the death. You kidding me? This is Goku. Why would he fight someone to the death that he could spar with and have a good time with? You don't see him out here, you know, killing off all the other Z fighters just to prove he's the strongest. Like, he spars with them. He spars with Vegeta all the time. Like... Hello, West. You seem chipper as always. What's on your mind? Since that town ordinance went into effect, the flowers in my yard seem much happier. It's all thanks to you, Mayor. You're a visionary leader. Aww. And, like, Superman also wouldn't kill Goku unless Goku left him absolutely no choice. In which case, Superman still wouldn't kill him. Like, he would just imprison him somewhere. Probably the negative zone. You know, Supes would find a non-murderous solution, even if it meant imprisoning someone in another dimension. As long as they were still alive, you know. Like, that's just the Superman way. Hello, Bella. Been feeling like a withering flower here, dumpling, you know, weird. So that I can bloom again if... No, you're not moving away. No, you're not allowed to move. You should go if you feel that strongly about it. But no choice. Cancel my plans right away. It's the problem with having so many villagers I don't want to get rid of. I need to... When I do get around to the New Horizons series, I'm going to stick to... I'm just gonna let them move away whenever they want to move. Like, if they want to move, they're moving. That's just how it's gonna be. Otherwise, we'll get into this situation again, where I just never want to let a villager leave. Ah, Fuchsia and Lobo. Oh, it's Major S. Burn the candle at both ends, eh? Sume, do you need something? Let's talk. Alright, I wanted to ask you something. Do you think you could bring me a piece of fruit? I'm cutting out candy and subbing in fruit. I love it. But if I get it myself, I end up eating too much, so I always ask someone else to get it for me. Any kind will do. One piece of fresh fruit. Sure thing. Let's see what I can find. We will talk with Lobo here. How you feeling? Well, nighttime is nice for recharging your batteries. Take it nice and slow. Need something? Want to chat? Hey, you like to fish, right? I have a favor to ask. Hear me out. You catch and bring me an ocean fish. I already have all the ocean fish. I mean, easy, but... I have no reason to fish in the ocean other than that request. And Velma's right here. Doop. It's been pleasant this evening, hasn't it? There's something you wanted. What's the latest? Got a little pest in my house that I want to get rid of. Oh, not roaches. Ew, never. It's my desk light. I want to replace it. Put it on top of something else in my room, but it's just sitting there, and it's so blah. Find anything else you can put there, I'd really appreciate it. Flowers have kind of taken over the orange trees. I should keep one of these clear. So I shall move these. But, like, that's just kind of one of those things I've kind of just run into over the years of, like, I jokingly call myself a hipster, but it's not that I'm actively avoiding or choosing not to watch things that are new or popular. It's just simply they don't appeal to me. And there are some new things that do. Like, it's not a universal. Like, there are some new things that do very much appeal to me. It's just they're not very common. Which, you know, I feel just... I don't want to say it's that just modern entertainment has fallen off, because that's too easy. There's definitely more to it than that. Sorry, I'm just obsessing over whatever dinner. Well, I have your dinner right here, Fuchsia. It's an orange. I got you an orange. Oh, looks tasty. Here I go. Tasty. Can't beat fresh fruit. Here, take this as a thank you. We get a shirt. It's a watermelon shirt. At least she hasn't given us back the strawberry tank yet. I mean, she did stop wearing it, but at least she's wearing an actual shirt again, instead of the frickin' design. Those designs are just so bad. Like, I honestly want to say, part of why a lot of modern entertainment just doesn't appeal to me isn't so much that it's fallen off or it's bad, because if it was bad, no one would have been going gaga over it, you know? It wouldn't be popular if it was bad. I feel like it's just a lot of it is either trying way too hard to be different, trying way too hard to be old, or trying way too hard to copy what already existed. I feel like the issue, as you might guess, is things are trying too hard. Like, look at Disney and their live-action remakes of their movies. Like, I'm sure those movies aren't bad. They're just trying too hard. Some of them I also have issues with, because I know the original source material, and I know that they could have done things in a different way to have made those movies something truly special. I mean, like, I've never seen it, so I can't talk any crap about the movie, but the live-action Little Mermaid movie. I cannot think of her name at the moment. But did you know there was already a black mermaid? They could have done a movie about her. That would have been cool. I would have watched that. You know, like, I legit would have watched that. Like, that's the thing. Like, and nothing against the modern movie. Like, I don't want it to come across that way either. It's just, I've been so fascinated by the other mermaids that have never really had time to shine. You know? Like, I want to know more about that universe. I don't want to see the same story again. And they wouldn't have even had to have changed the cast around. That's the point I'm making. I don't want it to come across like I'm one of those people like, oh, how dare they do a black mermaid. Like, no, that's perfectly fine. There was already one. Like, I'm pretty sure she was black and deaf. Like, that's an interesting character to have a deaf character. It's also interesting to have a blind character. It's probably why Toph is my favorite character in The Last Airbender. Like, the way they handled Toph in Avatar The Last Airbender is so good. Like, she has moments where her disability does impact her. And you can see what those moments are, and everyone else works together to help her overcome those moments. Like, it's great, and creates a great character. Now, that sort of thing can be done very wrong when whatever character it is, you know, complete Mary Sue, you know, despite their disability, nothing holds them back. No, anyone is held back by something, disability or not. Like, come on now. Be realistic. You know? Like, there is something that holds everybody back. I mean, like, I'm, you know, I am what is considered fully abled, except, you know, I still have issues with my knee. And even past that, well, I still have issues with anxiety and being around people. You know, I still have problems. And it's just not believable that, you know, let's imagine for a moment if, you know, using Toph as an example. If she had been just absolutely perfect, flawless, absolute master earthbender, none better than her in any way, could, you know, never had an issue with not being able to see ever. Well, what's her character then? Where's the character now? Where's the weakness? You know. So I am really bad at catching fish. I don't want to give Lobo a horse mackerel. I'm pretty sure this is just another horse mackerel. Yep. All I can catch is horse mackerels. Horsey mackerels. But yeah, like, if Disney were to make... And I would prefer them to be animated. It's just because I prefer Disney animation to Disney live action. I think everybody does, to be fair. Like... This is a sea bass, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not giving him a sea bass either. Like, if they were to make movies based on the other mermaids... I would watch the crap out of that. Like, I wouldn't watch it in theaters. No, too many people. I've legitimately never watched a movie in theaters. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, man, you gotta experience this movie in theater. It's like, I'd rather not. It's like, yeah, but you're missing out on the audience reactions. It's like, yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want other people's reactions. Because I may not agree with that reaction. You know, it's like people saying, like, oh no, you gotta watch a horror movie in the theaters. It's like, why? Why would I want people around me screaming at the things that aren't scaring me? It's just gonna make me feel awkward. Like... I cannot catch anything right now. I am convinced the only things in this ocean right now are horse mackerels and sea bass. Jeez. I'm not giving up on this. This might end up being a long episode. I messed up. But like, yeah, it's... I want to know more about these universes. I don't want the same story over and over again. But again, if it wasn't working, Disney wouldn't be doing it. Oh, god damn it. I thought that was gonna go down. That's another horse mackerel. I'm pretty confident. But I'm gonna catch it anyway, because it might not be. I don't think that was, because that was actually really fast. I think the problem I have is there's too much travel on my A button. It's like, I pressed A the moment it touched. There's too much travel. I should really use a different controller for my lemon, but that's another horse mackerel. Jeez. There's also a lot of things. This fish does not want to notice my bobber. There's also a lot of things I wish would get turned into movies, and just never are. Like, the Beyonders book series. Well, there we go, zebra turkeyfish. Just because I've caught so many things, Lobo's getting a zebra turkeyfish, because that's a lot of fish I've gone through to not get anything but horse mackerels and sea bass. This is going to be less than 2,000 bells. Actually, let me do some math here. That's 300, 600, 750, This will be... I think 1,000 bells right on the dot. Because sea bass are 250. That's Sahara. Like, The Beyonders is a pretty good book series. At least what I read of it, which was like the original 3 books. I don't know if there's ever been any other books. But the first 3 books were really good. They also led to a very discouraging thing being told to me by a librarian, but, you know. Thank you, please take my fancy cheese floor. Oh man, another cheese floor. I love cheese. Could turn my entire house into cheese. But no, I must have some restraint. Okay. I want to sell the fish, and then I'll sell the flooring, because I need to see if I was actually right on my math. I need to see if this is 1,000 bells right on the dot. 950. I was so close. What was I off on? Sea bass is 200 bells. That's what I was off on. I thought it was 250. And we get cheese floor. Wow. That flooring was worth more than 2 horse mackerels. I feel like we should just gauge everything as their value in horse mackerels. Like a cherry is like 2 horse mackerels. Ooh, conch shells. Yeah, we could clean up our beach. Yeah, why not? May as well get this going a little longer. But like, I want to see new stories told. And there's so many books that would make for good movies. I mean, like, the Dragonlance saga. That would also make for probably some really good movies if handled by the right director. Like, it needs to be on the scale of Lord of the Rings. Like, it needs to be. The only difference is you have a lot more books to go off of, so you don't need to cram as much, you know. You would still need multiple movies. It would need to be a series of movies, which I think is the main reason why it would probably never happen, because no one's willing to go into a set of movies these days with the intention of doing a whole series. They want to make a one and done, and if it's popular enough, they might make a sequel, which really sucks. I really wish that movies would, you know, be made in series again. I don't think I have a single conch shell. Oh, no, I have 1. Yeah! But, like, I have to stop moving to show this off. I also have a lot of stuff in the way. But, like, let me... I actually think I need to stand up for a moment. So I think I have these set up opposites. Okay. This is volume 1. One moment. Cards. Yes. I did have them backwards. But, like, as an easy example, 1 movie, 2 movie, 3 movie. There's a 4th one that came later that filled in more. I actually had those backwards, so this would be 2 movie, and that would be 3 movie. But still, like, they're good books. And there's a lot of them. I literally wouldn't be able to pull them all out. They fill an entire shelf of a bookshelf. Like, decent-sized bookshelf, too. Like, it's a good 5 feet wide? 4 feet? Something like that? I don't know. It's wide. It's as wide as this dinner table is. Like, it's pretty wide. Like, these are good, they're sizable books, too. Like, they're not small books. Whole series like this. And given the popularity of D&D, it would be perfect to do movies based on these, because these are in the D&D universe. Albeit, these are like 1st or 2nd edition era, but still, you know, it's the D&D universe. Like, that would be so cool. I would pull out the Beyonders books, but I don't know where any of them but the 3rd one is. Sure? I'll take a computer desk. I could kind of use one, though kind of not. A computer desk would actually be a hindrance to me, because it would be less space. Like, the thing I could use the most would just simply be, like, an on-the-desk shelving attachment. Oh, wait, there's one at the campsite. I can't use the hammock today. So that I could add, like, some shelving behind my table here that goes over my monitors. Because, like, I've had a computer desk before. There really isn't room for my monitors on a proper, like, computer desk. I'll sit in the park. I kind of want to sit on the rock. That's what the rock's here for. And to generate money, but, you know. That'll be it for this one. I've done enough rambling. I really hope nothing I said came across wrong. If I need to correct something for somebody, I gladly will. I don't... It literally is a case of I realized as I was talking of like, man, people could probably take some of the things I've said the wrong way. It's just the joy of the internet, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then. And now in this end card, I would like to ask, if you liked the video, could you hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you subscribe? That'd be pretty nice. I'd be pretty thankful. I'm pretty close to 600. Thanks for watching.